My question today is for the Minister of Community Safety and Correctional Services, and I would first like to congratulate the Minister for being tasked with this very crucial responsibility. Now, with the recent indiscriminate acts of violence that have taken place on the streets of Toronto, including those that occurred most recently on the Danforth, I'm proud to see that our government, for the people, is committed to providing police with the necessary tools and resources to keep our communities safe. Hear, hear. Mr. Speaker, with these recent acts of gun violence, is there a message that this government would like to send to those who may feel like Ontario's streets are simply not safe?
Good question.
Good question.
Minister of Community Safety and Correctional Services.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I'd like to congratulate the member from Flamborough-Granbrook on her work and her improvement work. I'd like to begin by repeating that our government will not tolerate gun violence in our streets. Our government for the people will continue to ensure public safety across this province, Mr. Speaker. This government is committed. It is committed to providing our police services with the necessary tools and resources to perform their jobs safely and effectively in Ontario. I'd like to add, Mr. Speaker, that last night my family and I visited the Danforth community. Based on my visit and speaking with local business owners and members of the community, as well as the police services that were present, I want to assure all Ontarians that the province's streets are safe.
Response?
My family and I enjoyed a wonderful evening on the Danforth, Mr. Speaker. I wanted to show—
Thank you. Thank you. Supplementary.
Mr. Speaker, back to the minister. Minister, the previous Liberal government failed to act to ensure that our first responders were given the necessary tools and resources to help protect Ontario communities. Our first responders are assets to our communities, and they deserve to perform those duties safely and effectively day in and day out. Hear, hear. Mr. Speaker, our government has remained committed to ensuring public safety across this wonderful province. With those recent tragedies that occurred on the Danforth, some Ontarians are really concerned about gun violence on our streets. Mr. Speaker, will the minister please explain to the members of this legislature what he will do about those who commit gun violence in our great province?
Minister.
once again for the question. And what I want to do is assure once again all Ontarians that our streets are safe and that this government is committing to supporting community safety throughout the province. With my recent visit to the Danforth, I was proud to walk through such an extraordinary and vibrant neighbourhood, talk with local business owners and members of the local community. Mr. Speaker, I urge all those in the Toronto area to visit the small businesses in the Danforth, as well as the upcoming Taste of the Danforth, which is scheduled to begin August 10, 2018. The Danforth is an extraordinary and vibrant community and should continue to be enjoyed by all Ontarians. Rest assured, our government is committed to supporting public safety and providing our first responders with the tools and resources they require to perform their jobs safely and effectively. Once again, thank you to the men and women who provide our cities with safe streets. Thank you.